Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Royal Psychic Live TV. I've had an interesting, busy week this week. How about you guys? And we're only up to Tuesday. I'm flat out and need a rest. I think I should have had a nana nap this afternoon. I was flat out yesterday. As a lot of you know, I went and attended the local business awards as I was up for 2 nominations. 2 beautiful local businesses won those 2 categories. I was just grateful and blessed to be part of the atmosphere and amongst all those business owners in the Liverpool district. Now, as for tonight, we have 2 beautiful psychics in the studio. We have the Modern Oracle from Katy, which I know a lot of you guys love when we have Katy on. So Katy has also got a new book that she'll be talking about that has been released as well. I think that's coming out, or she's got copies there, which she's going to be signing. You have all those books. I'll put those links up later. Also, I'll be putting up a link because Katy has been nominated for all, I think it's Author of the Year, but Katy will talk a little bit more about that when she comes on. So I will be popping that link up. So for you guys, if you do want to go in and give Katy that vote for 2020, that'd be fantastic. So I'll be popping a lot of links up through the show tonight for you guys to connect in with Katy, to buy her cards, to also get a signed copy of her new book, and also to vote for our beautiful Katy. Okay, now Katy is already in the studio, so I am going to go down and bring her in. And now, guys, before I do, don't forget to click on the Yard Stream link so we see all your beautiful pictures and your comments all streaming through to our platform here, because we're in the studio and I've got it streaming over a few platforms tonight, so I'm not actually scanning each page. Okay, so please keep a lookout for each other. I don't mind if you just communicate with each other. If I do miss your messages, please repost them again, that's fine, but please do not spam the page. Okay, so I would like to try and share this feed out. That'd be fantastic. Now Katy's in the studio, so I might put her name up and then we might bring her into the studio. Okay. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Okay. Is that coming up? Oh, what have I done? I might touch it with my finger. Okay. I'm going to bring Kate up and then I'll bring her up because I know that she's sitting there waiting for you guys. Just bring her into the studio. Hi, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm really good. I'm really excited. As you mentioned, I've got a book and it's at the pre-release price right now. So if you're wanting to get it, I would get in now. It's $19.95 plus $5 postage, and it's released on Valentine's Day. So that's really exciting. And I'm excited to see what you've been up to too.
Oh, I've been so busy. We had the business awards last, and I've had so much going on with the kids. Now I've got my daughter's formal coming up. It's just crazy. And then Christmas is only around the corner, so it's crazy times. So, guys, let us all know what you're doing for Christmas and where you're tuning in from. That'd be fantastic.
Well, I'm at my daughter's place, and you can see a different poster, so I don't have my behind.
It's a beautiful tiger there behind you. It's gorgeous.
It is. And I'm like a little kid with the chair swivel.
What, you don't swivel away, honey? All that energy that starts flowing through. Okay, just for the few of the viewers that haven't seen you before, haven't tuned into you when we've had you on the program, just tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, what you do, what you've created, and where you'll be next year.
Wow. Okay. Well, next year, it all depends on COVID. As I just said before, I've got a book coming out on Valentine's Day, and this book is about my inner skeptic and me and how I set out to prove everything. So I didn't believe in meditation, and then I did, but I just thought it always feels like I'm just sitting there, and what if it's not real? What if I'm making a goose of myself and all that sort of stuff? And then I proved it was real. And so I was very excited about that. And then proof of connection and with exercises in the book on how to connect just for yourself, as well as how to communicate with animals, and lots of other little techniques, because I am the modern oracle and I believe that everything should be easy and quick. And we shouldn't have to make everything so hard for people to learn and use. I'm an international psychic medium and I travel the world when COVID's not on, and I teach overseas. And luckily, I got to Hawaii in February before everything got shut off, because I have a strong following over there and I absolutely love them. And it's a good place to go. And I do workshops and readings, and each time I go over, we add an extra day of readings because it gets booked out. So really happy about that. I've been training for many, many years at the Arthur Finlay College of it's in England, of mediumship, and that college I was booked in to go in October because I just love learning. You always learn a little bit more about yourself that you didn't know you could do, and they do push you hard. So it's a really good place to go. I've been lucky enough that I created my own modern oracle deck, and it is in a magnetic flat box. It fits in your hand because most of us don't have hands the size of bricklayers, so we can handle those big cards. But when you put 53 in and they're big, that's an awful lot to handle. And this deck here, it's called the Modern Oracle because it's about modern times. There's a card in here that has something to do with all the areas that people mainly ask for when they want a reading. So relationships and finances, and travel. And there's a work card there. Learn to go the other way because it's reflecting a different way. Exercise cards, people cards. There's even some other ones that tell you more, and they're so easy to read. And there's a lot of readers. I know with your lot, Angel, that there's so many that are using the deck, and I love catching up with them when I get to. So, and then the second deck came out 2019, which was last year, and it's the Modern Oracle of Essential Oils. It's 2 in a magnetic flat box with a book as well. It's in colour. And this deck here, people think that only if you use modern oracles, essential oils, that you can use it. But no, that's just the theme of it. And it has 7 ways you can use it. So you can see all the colours, chakras. So you can ask, which chakra am I using the most, or which chakra needs healing, or anything about chakras, and pull a card and see what you get. Also, there's an image that you can connect to, what's going through the cracks there. There's also the words up the top, like you have with the Modern Oracle, so you can match them all up and make a sentence. You've got the message there that's all printed for you. You've got an affirmation, and then there's the numerology as well. So there's a lot you can take out of this or work with. So if you're into numerology, you might only want to use the numbers that come out. But it takes away the guesswork. And I love actually joining all these messages together to make a story, which is surprisingly very accurate, and it gets out there. So they're really good. Everything's available at my website, which is, there you go, on the back there, kathyk.com. So if you're interested in having a look at those books, decks, that'd be great. And that's where you order my book as well. But what's really exciting is I have been nominated for an award, Aspiring Debut Author, with the Carter Awards. Now, thousands of people enter this for these awards, and last year they nominated 10 in each category. And this year they're only nominating 5 out of all the awards. And I was so blessed to get in there. So vote for me. Angel's going to put up how you can. And if you can't find it, just check out the Modern Oracle on Facebook and you'll find posts there and you can go through that. That would be really good too. I'm looking forward to being with you all today and working and doing some reads for you. So I'm hoping that there's lots of you there, and I don't know what else to say.
It seems to be breaking up just a little bit. I'm hoping it's okay for you viewers. I hope it's just on my end.
Maybe they'll let us know.
Okay, we'll put up the first reading and let's see how we go.
Okay.
Can you see the messages coming through all right?
I can see messages, but as you know, I don't look at them during the reads because I'm doing the reading. So Martine would love a reading, please.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi, Martine. Thank you for joining us. And I'm going to draw a card from the Modern Oracle of Essential Oils deck. And I'm going to push your energy in and the previous person's energy out. And let's see, we want a message from Martine as to what is coming up for her future. Now, if you just ask for a reading, I'll get you a message of guidance. But if you have a question, I'll answer it for you as well. So you choose which way you want to go. Martine, what does she need to know? Okay, great. Do another one. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards. The first one that came up was Uranium. And this card is about nurture and love those in your life, hug those you love, and guide them with grace and ease. And the second card was Time. Now, what you can do with the essential oils is you can choose to work with them for the week, and that'd be good. But Time is talking about understanding, tolerant, and forgive. And it says disregard anyone or anything trying to disrupt your peace. Forgive those who've done you wrong, and then you will have peace in your heart. And the third one that came up was Myrrh. And that is go to where you feel safe and secure. Now's not time to be taking risks. Do what you feel comfortable with. Now, if I join all those together, because I'm teaching at the same time, it's saying nurture everyone and that is in your life and forgive some of them as well. And if there are people pushing your buttons, just give them a wide berth, let them go and do their own thing. You will have to forgive them, but don't forget. Never forget so you don't make the same mistake twice. It's not a time for you to be taking risks right now, and I'd ask you to think about what you're doing more carefully rather than jump in and impulsively do something. It's really good if you just put a little bit of time into it. And, you have really good intuition, so you can actually make decisions. You just have to trust it a little bit more and know that things will be better. I see that there will be a trip, and I'm getting September, so possibly September next year. And I do feel that they'll be planning for something. It feels like you'll be around family, so it might be a bit of a family reunion or something of that kind. So I'm really happy for you, and I hope you've enjoyed that little reading.
Beautiful. Next we have, can you say that okay?
Yes, Hand Katob. And I'm really apologising if I've said it wrong. Coat, something. Can I have a general reading, please? Okay, so let's go to Essential Oil deck again. This is for Hand. And what does she need to be aware of right now for the next 2 months? You actually got 3 good ones. The oils you could work with are patchouli, rosemary, and basil. Look at the beautiful pictures there. And what they're saying is you need to bring more balance into your life. Something's out of whack, and just think carefully about your actions. It's also a good time for you to be learning and taking on some additional studies if you have them, or just even read a good book. But learning a new skill would be really good for you. And look at, in the next 3 months, a fresh start, creating a new beginning. It's never too late to start again. And there is an opportunity that's going to be coming your way. So just think about everything clearly because there is a lot of good things coming. I do also feel that there is going to be a surprise for you next month, and it's not to do with Christmas. Everyone gets a surprise in Christmas, so that would be too basic. But it's just to, there's something coming, and I think you'll be happy with the outcome, something you've been waiting for quite a while time. Now, this isn't the Jerry Springer show, so don't go into what things are and what's happening. We're not going to out you at all. And so sometimes it might seem it's a little bit general, but that is because everyone doesn't need to know your business. But if you do want a reading with me, you can get one at my website that I've flashed up before, kathyk.com, and you can book from there. So who have we got next, Tracy? And please leave feedback, guys.
Hello, long time no see, and congratulations. Thank you. It's nice to see I've got some supporters.
You have. We've got many supporters.
Who we got? Jaina?
Yes. Hello, love. To have a reading. Anything for me, please, about love. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Modern Oracle here, and I'm going to knock you in, Jana, and ask about love for you. What does Yana need to know? Now I'm going to pull 3. I never look. I just pull them randomly. We've got 3 good cards. There's the first one. There's the second one. And there's the third one. Now, what this is telling me is you might feel like everything's sort of hit a brick wall and you haven't been able to progress much and things aren't going so well, but there is a positive change coming and you will find that your relationships will improve, very much so. I do also feel that you shouldn't put up with things you don't want to, and you may have made a stance recently, and it's just, you really do need to understand how beautiful you are and that you don't need to just put up with anyone. Just move them on and find another one if it's not working, because there's something that needs fixing, but the outcome will be good, all rainbows. So if you just focus on that, and I do feel that there is someone coming that's quite assertive, or the person you currently have is assertive, but not in a bullying way, actually in a nice way. They have confidence, which is really, really good and always so attractive. So that is good. And I'm just going to pull one from the Essential Oil deck, and it says there's fun times ahead. See that? Release your creative side, enjoy yourself, and fill your life with healing colour. So I feel if you do a colour healing, that will help everything as well. I do feel next year will definitely be a better year for you. Now, when I say that, a lot of people go, oh, 2020, been a crap year, so anything's got to be better. But no, some people have thrived in 2020 and they've had great success with new businesses and projects. And, you know, that's what it took to fix that problem of writing a book for 10 years and not releasing it. Here I was with time on my hands to be able to do it because I wasn't traveling. So good things have come out of 2020. It's been a bit of a shake-up and a balance for a lot of us.
100%.
It has. It's been good for some. Yeah.
Who we got next?
Moira, hi, would love a reading on my health, please. Moira, you are a gorgeous woman, and I'm wishing you success with a few things. Now, here, Moira, I'm feeling that your heart is really big and that these are long-term issues. So let's see what we can get. 3 cards for you. Oh, my God, you're going to love this. For quite a while, things have been stagnating. It feels like everything you try, you take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, really having to put a lot of things on ice because your health situation hasn't been good enough. But there is a new business coming up, a business opportunity that's coming, and it is going to take off. It is going to be really successful and good. You just have to find the energy to do it. Moira, I'm going to also pull one from the Essential Oil deck, and I find here, you would not believe this, this is the health card, and it says there's healing coming to recharge, to find your wellness, look to improve your health and make healthy choices. There is a healing taking place at this time. See that? How good is that? So, Moira, looks like the cards are stacking up for you. Please leave feedback, everyone, and I'm wishing you good health, Moira.
Awesome. Now, next we've got Kate. Kate would love a reading.
Please, blessings to you. Oh, blessings to you too, sweetheart. That's so lovely. Okay, so Kate, I'm going to draw a card for you. This is for Kate. And just bring it up now. Douglas fir, Siberian fir. Family time is needed right now. Love and nurture your family. Offer comfort and support. Sometimes quality is better than quantity. Now, it's talking about use your wisdom right now, and if anyone's not respecting you, demand it. Make some healthier connections and get rid of anyone that's not doing this for you. It's not a time to just put up with stuff. Douglas fir, Siberian fir is a great essential oil for you to use, and I do feel that you're going to be starting something new or towards your career, new opportunities coming up, and it could be for promotion or it could be you just start something new, but there is something coming up. And the reason I say could be is if your current workplace is watching, you don't want to announce that they've got something else coming up, so don't want to be outing you in any way. But yes, there are some surprise opportunities coming for you.
Okay, we've got Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. Love a general.
Would love a general reading.
You can
Okay.
ask questions, guys.
Yeah, ask questions by all means. Okay, this is for Kimberly. I'm just going to pull my Oracle cards this time. That's my first deck. Well loved. You can see this one's well used because I use them every single day, and many others do too. Generally,
Yeah, I need to use one actually.
you're like me. You're just using them non-stop, and other people are touching them, and it just goes on and on and on. So, right. Oh my God, I got what I call the angel card coming up, like my angel Trishelle. So here we go. We've got 4 cards for you. This is the card of fun, and it's just saying there is an issue coming up for you where you need to take charge and lead rather than follow or fall behind. There is some fun coming up for you too, and the issue I'm talking about, which you may know of, is demanding that you dig your heels in and demand that people follow you, as with this card, but also just be strong, stand your ground on a decision that you've got coming up, because if you don't, you're going to find some challenging times here. There'll be obstacles in the way, and that is who you've got to dig your heels within, and it may involve a confrontation, but that's okay, and it'll all turn out well because this card came after that. There's your angel blessings, and that there fixes everything. It's also a chakra card, so it is good, and I feel that you'll get through this situation. I'm just going to pull another one here for you. And essential oils. It says, get moving, do some exercise, move as much as you can to go forward, being motivated. So I would be encouraging you to do exercise, but it is saying the issue that I was talking about is going to pass quickly, especially if you stand up for yourself or face it front on, and we'll be over even quicker. So I do hope that helps you. Please leave feedback, please.
I'm not sure how you pronounce this name there, Katie.
Ramandeep.
Ramen.
Hi there, we'd love a general reading, please. Thank you. Raman, I'm going to have a look for you. Now, I'm on the Oracle deck. Let's see what we get. Raman. Okay, you got some good cards, Raman. This one is saying, after things sort of going slow and feeling like you're bogged down, things are going to start to take off quickly. And I also do feel that there will be some travel for you when we're able to next year. It says that get more prepared because there are some fresh things that you're bringing into your life, new starts. Now, this is the pregnancy card, but it doesn't have to mean that because the children card's not with it. So this is virtually just saying there is a new beginning, a new start coming up for you. I do feel you need time out to meditate or just time out for you. This is my meditation card, but you are going to have a more positive year next year, especially if you are in the right frame of mind. I do feel, though, after a little while, you'll feel like you need something more, something, because you are very clever and your brain constantly needs stimulating. And if you are in the house or with a baby all the time, eventually you're going to want to have some extra company and be able to do things, achievements for you as well. So there you go. You take that, Raman, and I'm just pulling a essential oil deck for you, Raman. And it says, just find some balance now. Don't let the scales tip in the wrong direction. Find balance in your life and think carefully about your actions. There you go. So balance, moderation, and physicality. And this balance also talks about balancing all areas, not just one. It's finding balance for everyone around you as well too. I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Next, Gina. Hi, Gina.
Gina Mansfield. Yes, your mum is with you. Now, just let me see what's happening with your mum. Gina, bring your mum through. And Your mum is sending lots of love and hugs, and she is saying that there was a situation towards the end that she's saying she's putting blessings towards, and she's looking after it for you. She's also saying towards the end it was a bit of a long haul. There were some challenges there, and even though within your life you're trying really, really hard, you're finding things are falling back a little bit. And here she is. This is the karma card, the blessings from the spirit world, and she is sending many blessings your way. She says that she is with you all the time, and she said also sometimes you feel her with you. So you're feeling her energy, and she wants to know that you question it, but it is really her. And she's saying that she's just going like this, and also the heart emojis are going across. So she's gotten real techno if she wasn't before. So take her love.
Beautiful. Okay, who have we got next? Jody. Hi, Jody.
Jody looks like she's having a good time. Got a drink or something?
Good time too.
Hi, Angel. I really need some guidance. Feeling worried, future and health. Okay, let's go. This is for Jody Doyle.
Look that for you.
Let's see. We know about her future and health. So let's see what we get. Similar cards keep coming up, even though it's shuffling really good. Jody, you're being encouraged to do some exercise at the moment, especially when your mind needs clearing. Whatever you can do, something that's not going to put too much pressure on your joints would be a good thing too. I do feel there will be a pickup in your health if you do that, but there has been some uncertainty about which path you're going to take. You need to know that you are blessed, have more confidence, because there are going to be some positive changes you are going to be making, and there you can see there. But I've got two health cards come up in a way, and so it's saying, that you need to exercise, but also look very closely at your diet. And as I tune into you, I find that there is something that you're eating that's not agreeing with you, and it is causing you to not be able to metabolize things the best that you could. So just maybe keep a food diary and write down, and then when you're feeling especially like there's something not happening right, because I'm getting issues through here, something is upsetting you in some way, and every time you have that feeling, you'll be able to look back and say, well, that's what did it. But I do need you to focus on your health, especially so that you can feel a lot more better and a lot more comfortable. I do see that there is going to be a blessing coming towards you in February, and to see that it is a blessing no matter how it formates, because there will be big changes that will make things even better. So take that, and I send you blessings. Now we need the next one.
Okay, are we done, Laura? Hello.
Oh, doesn't she look like an angel? I love all the colours. Yeah. Gosh, she's
My
really
hair won't grow.
You can't? My son's partner has beautiful, she calls it blonde, but I say she's a bit of a strawberry blonde, and it goes way past her bottom. And it's just amazing. God, straight. Oh, she grows it so quickly. Now, general reading for Eleanor. Let's see what you need to be aware of, Eleanor. Eleanor, Mariah, general reading. What does Eleanor need to be aware of in the next month? Okay, good cards. I normally pull 3, and if there's a negative one, I pull another one. But this time, I just felt an urge to pull one more card. So there's an opportunity coming your way that you should grab onto as it comes. It will require some study and looking into and focus at it. And if you have any contracts you need to sign, you need to check the fine print. There is family time coming up for you, and you need to find some more balance. And sometimes this can be where you've got here, I feel like there's something you need to focus on, but this new business, just weigh it all up. And it could be a career change, but weigh whatever it is that's coming up before you make your final decision, because you will have to take into priority your family as well, because family do come first with you, and you are very family orientated. But there is fun times ahead. Just go through the motions with whatever new things are coming, the new opportunities that are coming, and just look at them very carefully and how they will affect your family balance before you proceed any further. All good things, not picking up anything negative, but you need to make it all about you right now. This is you, and make sure that you get some time out to recharge as well, especially before you grab the new opportunity that's coming. You'll have to give the family a bit of a shake-up as well and get them more involved with helping you in lots of ways. If that helps you.
Okay, who have we got next? We have Sarah. Hi, Angel. You look stunning at the. Thanks.
She's great. She saw you.
Thank
Stunning word. Shall we pull a card?
Thank you for that comment. Beautiful. Thank you.
You want me to pull a card for that compliment?
Yeah, you can for Sarah. That'd be great.
It's for Sarah. Beautiful name. Hope we're saying it right. So pulling a card of guidance for you, Sarah. I see a lot of my followers when every time I look over the comments, and I want to say thank you so much for joining us.
That's awesome.
Okay, Sarah, this is for you, lemongrass. I love lemongrass tea and I love the essential oils. So it might be something that you need to look at. But see how all the grass, the stalks, are tied up in a bundle and there's just one left out. So that's telling me that there's something that you need to address where you think you've got everything tied up and done, but it's just one more issue that needs to be sorted. It says spring clean time, an optimal time to get your house and life in order. Look to get more organized. Try and simplify a lot of things. Your affirmation is, I release all that no longer serves me and allow positive new things into my life. There you go. I do feel, though, with you that you have been focusing on something at the moment, and it feels like it was an opportunity, or whatever your main focus is right now, you're going to get through that, and it's actually going to be your wishes coming true. I do feel something you've been wanting, you will get, and if you feel like you're not going to get it, just make sure that someone that has what you want gets it to you, because there is something you've been really wanting for a while. Go and chase it now. So who is the next angel? Because it's awful when a name comes up and then gets missed again.
Yeah.
Jackie O'Sullivan. Hey, hun, anything for me, please? And the spirit messages from my loved ones, please, or general on my business, please. Oh, I love to look at the business. Let me just go with that. Jackie, we're going to... I always get lots of business advice coming through because I've studied marketing and I've got a diploma in majoring in business too. So let's go where we go. Business for Jackie. Business for Jackie. Okay. You're encouraged that your business is going to, after a period of feeling like it's just going slow, if you put some more time into it, but get more prepared, because there is success coming up with this business. I do feel that it needs a bit of a jab to get it going. Let's push it forward. And there is something else that you will take in that may complement what you're doing, or bring something new in, and that will be around about March. But yes, with your business, you haven't said what sort of business it is, and I don't have the time to look in because I've got to work really quickly to share my time with everyone. But I do feel that it will pick up if you sort of get more organised with it and make some good choices. The other thing I want to say is you need to be more creative, because that's an opportunity. See that hand handing out that box and the colours, become a surprise when they land. You don't know what colour they're going to turn to when they land. And so this opportunity that's coming, think creatively with it and how you can expand it to bring the best out of the opportunity. And that will work really, really well for you, because I just feel that you can do this, but you need to gain some strength and be prepared to confront any issues that you have coming so that you can get through this. And be careful to recharge. Take some time off over the holiday break.
Okay, that was beautiful, Katie.
Thank you.
Who have we got next? Hi, Anne.
Anne Bruce. Hi, Anne. Look at her hair too. It's really straight. It's lovely. Anne Bruce, would I get a job? Wow. And let's see. Is there a job coming in December? She's got grey hair. We're going to get hair of you watching this, I reckon.
Yeah, we'll hope mine starts growing.
And job in December. We're pulling 3 cards. Oh, my God. You couldn't have got better cards.
Awesome.
It says, if you have more confidence and just be guided to what you want, you are on track to getting that job in December, because you've got luck on your side right now. There's the rainbow, and it's saying that if you show confidence when you go looking and really, really get out there and go for what you want rather than you think is all you can have. Dream big, look big, take it till you make it and get in there, and then they'll teach you. But yes, I do feel that you are on track for a job, but it all depends on you. If you all of a sudden go, well, Katie said I'll get a job, and then you sit and watch Netflix and you don't go out there, well, that's your action. You didn't do it. So you still have to go looking, and you still have to take it in hand. But I feel you are a very hard worker, and also you would be an asset. So go in the places you want to go rather than just put up with crap, okay?
Okay, who have we got next?
I've got the eye of the tiger behind me. Look at that blue eye, those blue eyes. See that? Gorgeous.
Okay, we've got so many readings coming in tonight. Who we got? Nikki.
Nikki. I'm not going with the end with the surname. I don't want to smash it up. But she's beautiful. Look at that flawless skin. Okay, can I get a reading for relationship for Nikki, please? What does Nikki need to know? And you got great cards, girl. Look at this. Everyone wants to see that card when they get a relationship question. There is the commitment coming. There are a few things that need tying up first. You've got to clean out the crap. They say swipe left instead of right on Tinder. But anyway, don't put up with any crap. Things just need sorting out a little bit. And there's your knight in shining armor. That is what I call this person, someone that's strong, someone that is going to be protective. Look at all the protective gear on. Someone that is really into you. So if that person's into you right now, I'm loving it, okay? But if you're waiting for it to come, let me tell you right now, timing is important, and it's got weeks and spring. Now, I do feel you're going to be lucky in love, okay? My mother always has a saying, start as you mean to finish. And if you're already in one, set some new goals for your partner. But start as you mean to finish. If you are doing everything for them, to be consistent and take it through the whole relationship. Otherwise, I'll think you don't love them anymore. Now, who have we got?
Oh. I don't know, brother. I have no idea. Do you?
Tupac? Not connected to Tupac to find out. But you made us laugh, so that's really good.
I had to share.
Love it. Someone's got a big sense of humour.
Yeah, love it.
Gemma. Oh, another one with long, beautiful hair. Look at that. Just share. Hello.
I like to get teased, I think.
I'm I'm not sure what path to take career-wise. I would love a reading. All right, we're going to Monorical for Gemma. Gemma Adam. Tell us what career path, okay, one fell out, that Gemma should take.
While Katie's tuning in there, guys, I've just popped up the direct link for you to order Katie's books. So check in the comments there because it's up.
Right. You know how the Monorical works? That is the one that fell out. The new career work changes. See that? That is the blessing of the Monorical. It's straight up 53 cards, and you asked a work question, and here it is. And this is saying that there are some changes coming, but you know you've got to keep free with what you're doing, because I do feel whatever you have been doing has been quite challenging, and you're encouraged now to look further afield. I'm going to pull one more. If you get busy, you're going to find the right step, right career path for you. And I also feel it's something that you have been looking about, and there will be some new study to go with it. But you've got to get yourself prepared, because it's going to come in really quickly. And when it does, you'll be happy with it, as long as you're not feeling overwhelmed because you have so many other things on the go and you need to focus on it. And there's the business card. So there's the new career business coming up. So I would be really happy with that one.
Beautiful. Next we have
feedback, guys.
Candy, sorry. Share, should I move? Hold on to Russ, thank you.
Okay, should I move on or hold on to Russ? Well, we're going to find out what Russ is going to be doing.
Now I like diving in this sort of stuff.
Sorry, what's that?
Lady likes diving in. I was like, ooh.
I do. I'm known for getting rid of people too. So let's see if I need it. Should I move on or hold on to Russ now? Not me, Candy. Should Candy move on or hold on to Russ? Let's pull 3 cards. It's a long story, this one. Okay. First card that came up here is you need to make sure that you have some freedom. You may have to walk away because there has been challenges around money. And it is a situation that you have been putting up with. You've got to cut the ties. It'll be your decision that what you do, but the spirit world is going to guide you. There will be an episode soon that's coming in the next 2 weeks that will actually confirm your decision that you will make. Okay? But I do feel there is a money issue, and I do feel that you will decide in the next 2 weeks, and you will be making the right decision. So make sure that you trust your gut. Okay? I think I've given you plenty of leads there. Don't want to say too much in case Russ is watching.
All right, who have we got? I had someone there. Where'd we go? Did I read? We'll go this one.
Tanya Lawton, is it? Lawton? Anyway, Tanya. Hello, would love a reading of guidance for tonight, as I will be travelling early hours in the morning to attend my auntie's funeral in Coffs Harbour. I'm from Windsor. Love and light to you all. Not sure where Windsor is. I think I know where Coffs Harbour is.
That's down this way, Sydney, out the back of the bush here. Out the back there.
Okay, yeah, all right. So Tanya, let's see what we need to know about travelling early house hours in the morning to attend auntie's funeral. All right, let me see. 1, 3 hours. I felt drawn to pull the 4th card, even though I didn't need it. It's saying make an early start and get moving as quickly as you can. There's your aunt. She has transitioned, and you are committed. I do feel you're committed to going, and you will go, but you may have to find a different way coming back, and just be organised for that. but you will be there supporting your family. And she's actually sending messages through saying that she has arrived, and she likes the relationship that you have right now. Okay, so just take that on board. And she brought up a male. So there you go. And she wasn't well, and she's saying that the person you're with has a big heart. But don't be confused in any way. You will be happy, she said. There's going to be a couple of positive changes coming your way that you will be happy with, and she is sending love as well. Okay? Because I feel like you guys had a close connection, and that is really good. I hope that helps you.
Now, guys, just before I pull the next question up, please feel free to comment again because the live feed just went crazy. All the messages have gone streaming. And I can only go up so far. So feel free to comment again on those posts. Okay.
And please vote for me. Vote for me. Go to my website and find me.
I'm just about to put the voting link up. I've just
right. That'd be good.
Put the vote link up.
The people I'm up against are pretty lovely people, and you don't win unless people vote. So that's great. Is my sister going to be okay? Christine Barker. Christine, let's have a look at what this is for Christine. Is my sister going to be okay? And guys, the more details you put in your questions, because you've only got a couple of minutes with me, I don't have time to be tuning in and looking deep into things. So these are quick messages. You can also have a reading with me as well. So here we go. Christine, about her sister. She's going to be okay. You know, I have one yes and one no card in this deck. You got the yes card. Now, the first card says there's good luck there. There has been challenges. You know, I have one yes and one. Yes, she will be fine. Okay. It's quite frustrating at the moment. There's a frustrated card, and there's some issues that will be sorted through, but this is a karmic journey for her. And so just know, to get the yes card, you need to be positive. If you know, the mind's very powerful, and you can talk yourself into anything. So I need your sister to stay positive, for you to stay positive, and to get that yes card is amazing. So thank you, Christine. And I'll send you blessings for your sister.
Oh, sorry, I was posting. The voting links are now up, guys. Okay, thank you. Who have we got? Anne.
We had Anne. She's got the fabulous hair.
Yes, we did. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in from YouTube.
Yeah. Jenna, what are Caleb's current feelings / future actions towards me? I'm a Virgo and he's a Libra. Well, my cousin's the astrology queen. You've lucked out with me on that, but I can. I'm this airhead that just likes to get the messages, not study a science that is a lifetime journey. It's amazing, astrology. I'm just not there with that one. But you can't do everything. You got to master and perfect one thing. I say. Right, Jenna, let's go, sweetheart. Caleb's current feelings. Well, we're not getting rid of Caleb. This is the first card. Have confidence. If you are not confident, your vibes are negative and unsure. And so you need to be confident, because I do feel on yourself, this is the blessing card. It's pretty strong. And it's saying be strong, not waver. Oh, does he love me or doesn't he? Be strong and be the real you, who you are, and you are that, but you don't have to worry about whether he'll take you or not. The universe is saying to me that if he's meant to be, he will be there. But these cards are saying yes. See, yes. It's just taking its time. So if you're this person who's going, oh, do you love me, or do you need me, or am I going to see you again? He's going to not find you wishy-washy without confidence. You need to own this stuff. You need to be confident that you are doing well and that you're an amazing person, that you can get through anything. I can't remember what your star signs were, but my parents and my in-laws are both Libra Gemini, and I'm not sure if that's what came up, and they're still all together. So if that's what it is, oh, no, I think it was Virgo you had up there. I know nothing about them. But anyway, be confident, stand up for yourself, and it's just going to take some time. As long as you're positive, and don't be someone that anyone can walk over. Because I always say, I've got friends, and I say, they can walk over you, they'll just keep going. So be strong.
Cat, sorry to hear, sweetheart. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the message before I put it up. Sorry.
Oh, this is so sad.
Yeah,
I have
I'm sorry.
2 dogs, 3 grand-doggies, and devastates me if anything was to happen to them. Just like my dog yesterday. Please and thank you. Will my other dog be fine? Your dog is fine. I feel like this dog called you mummy, and not that you would have heard, but I'm feeling that there was a lot of love there, and I feel your other dog is actually grieving. But you need to know your other dog can see your first dog. As hard to believe as it is, they can. And I do feel that you're going to possibly look at having to get a second dog, because your other dog is going to develop anxiety or get anxious about it, because she is missing your dog that passed yesterday. He's saying he arrived safely and he can now have unlimited chicken. And he's really very happy about it, your first dog. So I hope that helps you. So much love, and you were just the best owner. You really were, and you still are. So, know that you made a difference in that dog's life, and that sending so much love to you. I hope that helps. And yes, it was very sad how it all happened. And I feel like it's never, like, it's always too soon, but in this case it did feel like that. So I hope that helps.
There you go, sweetheart. Who have we got next?
Losing a dog's like losing a child, honestly. It's so
100%.
Yeah. Probably a child's worse in reality, but you just feel so much when for your pets and your animals, they're part of the family. And when that happens, it's devastating. Sarah Knight, when I move house, will I get the help I need for a place for me? Okay, let's have a look at that, Sarah. Sarah Knight wants to know, will she get help? The help she needs for a place for me. Let's see. What does she need to know about that? Another one with beautiful hair. Got hair envy tonight. Must be the theme. Well, all the cards you would want to get. You're encouraged to go ahead with the move, and there's the support. See, there's you on the bike saying, move forward, do it, and then support behind. And the next card says, yes, there will be family and friends that can help you, and you just need to make sure that you check out the fine print and that you are really sure about what you want. And there's the opportunity coming. See that? There's the opportunity card, and you will be able to be more creative with this place as well. And I do feel that, yes, you will get your help. It will come to you. All right? So thank you, and I hope you have a good move.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I just seen Martine say, wow, thank you so much, Kate. What you said so applies to my life recently. Yes, this is so good. I love it. It's really lovely. Okay.
Hi, Tracy.
Tracy as a part.
We both spelled our name the same way.
Yeah, that's lovely. Will my ex and I reunite? I would love to know, and I thank you. Okay. My body gets affected by when I ask him questions, and I just took a deep breath. Okay, Tracy, let's do this.
Let's go.
Will she reunite with her ex? And we'd love to know. Thank you. we didn't get any bad ones. We don't have to sort of push him down a manhole or anything like that. There's the fresh start there. You can have a fresh start. You need to look into the relationship for why it happened in the first place. I do feel that maybe you got a little bit comfortable, but I do feel if you take a fresh start, that it'll be an improvement. And yes, it feels like out of your comfort zone and maybe a bit risky, but it's saying here, have confidence in yourself and know that you are blessed. So I'm going to go with, I think a fresh start's best for you because I feel that you are amazing and you need to be appreciated. And although it's hard and you are wanting your ex, I do feel that there's a reason it didn't work out. And these cards are encouraging you to have a fresh start. What you do is up to you. I do feel if you do get back, there's still going to be that underlying issue. So this is what the cards are saying. So take that, and I'm just pulling another one for you. And it says, it's telling you to make an improvement. Focus on your home and your family will reap the rewards. A good time to make home improvements. Listen to your body and find contentment. So home improvements is saying make an improvement with your relationship, as in you can do better. Listen to your body and your intuition. What's it telling you? You need to find what you don't have. So go and look for that. Work with fennel as well. Fennel is great. A little secret, fennel essential oil is a weight loss oil. It helps with weight loss. Not because it can taste it tastes like aniseed. Yeah, but I'm not saying you need to lose weight or anything. I'm just saying that to everyone else that's out there that might want to have that little tip. Who have we got now?
Who we got? We've got Jennifer.
Jennifer Rundle Khan. Hi, I was wondering if you had a message for me, please. Also, I invested 3 years ago and was wondering if it will take off in months, a year or two. Okay, so we're looking at your finances and investments. Right. Jennifer, let's look at the investment that she made 3 years ago. It feels like it's just been hovering and dipping down and then hovering. So I'm just going to check, what do we need to know? What's the future about this? It keeps coming. Okay. It says here it's on track to move forward, but it wasn't so good in the past. You need to balance up your decision about what you're going to do, and you will weigh up and say, well, what am I going to do with this? And I feel that there is someone else that can help you with this investment, because there's you and that person, or the two of you into this. And I know that you're frustrated, but eventually, if you hang in there, it can get there, but it might take longer than you want. So you'll need to make a decision about whether you want to wait or not. Okay. You may even have to walk away, as in release it and look at tying your money up somewhere else. I actually got the tie up card. So as I said, it just come up. And but if you're willing to wait long enough, it can work for you. But it's also saying here, moving forward. So I'll leave that up to you. Yeah, I think you've been more than patient. You really have. And maybe you can get a broker to look at where else or what else you could do with this investment. But I feel like you got to build it up a little bit too. You didn't say what it was, but I feel like it's got to be built up before you can release it. Okay, I hope that helps.
Okay, next we have Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hello, please, can I get a reading? Okay, let's go to the essential oil deck, and we're going to get you
with gorgeous hair.
I know, I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah, come on, I'll beat you to it.
Julie, let's see. Just a reading for Julie. Some guidance. Well, you're being encouraged. You're being empowered to do the purpose that you want to do. It says you can do this, go for it, move forward with your plans. You have everything going for you and will achieve great results with little effort. The person before you wanted this card, actually. The affirmation says, I can do anything. I am strong. I'm invincible. I am successful. And there's the heart there. You know, ginger can be quite spicy. But I'm saying to you, you need to now, whatever your focus is, move forward with your plans and it'll be good. You will have the support. Who have we got now?
Next, we have Tula. And I'll be back in 1 second, okay, Katie?
Okay, because you've got your next one coming on in a couple of minutes as
I'll be
well.
back in 2 seconds, yeah.
All right. So, Tula, I would love to know if I have a message from my guides, what the next 3 months hold for me. Tula, you got good hair too. Well, let's go, Tula. I want to know, message from the guides for Tula, what the next 3 months hold for her. I'm going to pull 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 1 more for Tula. Okay, Tula. Next 3 months, you need to make all about you because I do feel like you're not going anywhere. And with some positive changes and a little bit of support, you will be able to move forward. Your guides are saying they are with you and they are supporting you, and they are really happy with you. But they want you to find time to recharge your batteries and just have a bit of a rest or make some holiday plans. Even go to the beach. The beach is very recharging. And the affirmation they want you to have is, I love and nurture my mind, body, and spirit. And I take out time to recharge. I'm also being shown that you need to meditate just a little bit more. And they also want you to know that they want you to focus because they are communicating with you, but your mind is not in the space that needs to be for you to be able to get the most out of life right now. They're there for you, and they are also telling me that you have claircognizance. You know things, but you don't trust it. So you know things, you don't know how you know, but you are very good clairsentient as well because you pick people and you feel them and you know whether you're going to stick with them or not. And with you, you also can be 1 strike, you're out, not 3 chances. And that's a good thing because that means you stand in your own power and you're not someone to be toyed with. So I do feel that your guides really, really are happy with you, but they want you to focus on your spiritual side more, even more than you are, and really trust in your gifts. And that would be lovely.
Okay,
well,
next.
Are you going to do one more?
One more and we're winding you up, lovely.
I've loved being here, Angel. Leslie Strudwick just shared, do you see a new love relationship for me or will I repair my connection with Paul? Ooh, Leslie, nice juicy one. I love the juicy ones. Please leave feedback for us how we went today, and I hope you all enjoyed our session. Leslie, a new relationship or connection with Paul? So we've got to ask this in 2 parts because it's 2 questions, you know, new love or Paul. So I'm going to go with this. Tell us what we need to know. Let's see, going 3.
Now, guys, if I have missed your questions, please pop it up again.
I feel like you can repair this connection because I've got here, this is my Klingon card sometimes when we talk relationships, but this is, you know, they're together, they're staying there, and it says whatever you wish you can have, but I do feel that your relationship is challenged and it does need repairing. It's sort of been put on ice and it felt like it was going nowhere. You need to spice it up a bit more and get invigorated and make him see that, you know, how wonderful you are, because it does need fixing, and it does say you need to fix it by making some positive changes, and communication is really, really important. You both need to be heard and you both need to want to be in this relationship. I do feel he was supportive, but it just went by the wayside somehow, and you lost trust as well. So I'm just cutting the deck here. You feel like it's a bit of a risk, but I'm leaning towards giving it one more go, and if it doesn't work, then you can walk away. Okay? Enjoy your freedom, but there is love that is going to come to you. You're not going to be someone with 100 cats living in a place on your own, thinking about what could have been. That's not going to happen. There is love there. I'd just give him one more go, because there he is. Okay? There is a love interest, and if he it's like his third strike, it doesn't work, then you're to go. But one more chance, because you want to have some fun. It's like things got a bit boring and you're just hanging in there. And you want your partner to be more protective of you and assertive, and that just wasn't there. So communicate. Remember, we've got the communication card. It says communicate, and I'm just going to go to this deck for that person and pull one card. And it says, look, if you got any more conflict and strife, because it says you're resilient, it's been an emotional landmine that you've been going through, you can still remain friends as long as you don't dig the knife in too hard when you let go. But watch out for conflict and strife. Someone's pushing your buttons. It could easily get out of hand. No need to take on any new battles. Discernment is needed. Your affirmation is, I handle all situations with grace and ease. I have peace in my life. You need to try and fix it, and if it doesn't work, then you need to go, because both of you got to want to make this happen. One more strike, one more go, and if you do let it go, there is love coming your way.
Now, just before I sign you out, Katie, can you just quote the prices of the Modern Oracle deck and the Ascension Oil deck? I've got them up behind us now. Can you just quote them the prices for those? I've got the links up in the comments. Just quote what the prices are for those.
I will. Okay, so I'm a self-published author and not a big guy that like Hay House that can pull out thousands. I had this one done in 2015, and the US dollar was a little bit stronger and things were good. This one is $35 and it's amazing. You can carry it in your handbag. See how big it is? It's in my hand. And 53 cards there. They've got lovely gold edges on them, as you can see. And they are easy to read. Now, you can use both cards to work together, because in each deck there is a matching card. There's a card in this deck that will match a card in this deck. And so when you get one from each come up and they are the same card, then it's shouting out to you. As I said before, for those of you who missed it, there are 7 ways you can use this. And it is a great deck. It's really, really good, and I use both of them. The other deck is
also teaches this as well.
Yes, I do. I have online courses which you can access through my website as well, or you can go to www.katie-thinkific.com. Now, this essential oil deck, as I said, 7 uses, it is $50 because it got a lot more expensive for everyone to help me with this deck, with the printing and everything. Please vote for me with a nomination of the book.
And I've also set your book up. I've got the book up now. Yes. The link's also up there as well. Now, are you signing these copies before sending them out?
No, I can if it's in Australia, but if it's in overseas, I can't. I've kept the price down really cheap because I'm doing it through a print on demand that will send the book out. If I'm anywhere where you are, I'm happy to sign it. The other thing with the book is the people that have read it have loved it. And there has been some laugh out loud moments. And I'm also signed up for my next book already, which is The Modern Oracle, My Crazy Psychic Life. And that has all the weird stuff it has to us psychics. I'll give you an example. I had a client overseas and her name was Leslina, and she was due to have a session with me. And I had this funny feeling, so I texted her and said, are you good for tonight? Because she was in Italy. And she sent back, oh, sorry, Katie, there's been a death in the family, and I'll have to get back to you. And so I sent back, dear Leslina, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. Feel free to contact me whenever you're ready. I sent the message off. I'm watching TV, got a funny feeling, and I went back and picked the phone up and looked down. It said, dear lesbian. Spell check had changed Leslina to lesbian, and I could not take it back. So then I apologise profusely.
Every day.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen. Spell check keeps changing it. And she came back with, I totally understand. I signed my name, Love Lesbian, for 3 months before I worked out what was happening. And no one was going to tell her in case she was coming out. So stories like that just happen. And, it is a crazy life. And I think I'm lucky my husband's still with me because he gets haunted along the way with me. And, so I'm sure you're going to love the second book. And the first book has some entertaining as well as learning, because I believe that you learn from lessons that others have made or how they do it, but also that it should be fun. You shouldn't be worried about anything. You should be able to do it. And so there are exercises in the book as well as stories to help you know where you are on your path and know that you're not crazy, that this is how it is, and this is what other opportunities you can go through to strengthen your psychic unique powers and to stand in your own power. So that's the book that's coming out in February. And to keep the postage down low, so $5, which is unheard of.
We're going to leave it there now, Kate. Sorry, guys, we're going to leave it there.
Yeah,
I've got
and also I can sign some of them, yes.
Yeah, awesome. But if you're connecting with it, if Katie is at an event, I'm sure you can bring your book along and she will sign the copy regardless.
Yeah, but we can actually, I've just got the nod from over there that we can send them out signed. You just need to put it in the messages when you order, in the comment. That'd be great. Okay?
Awesome. All right. Thank you, sweetheart, and thanks for joining us.
Yes. I'm so happy, and thank you.
All right. Bye. Good night.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
I just love Katie. Love, love, love. We just get lost in the time. We forget how long we've been on for. And then I forget I've got another sidekick sitting there. But I just love having Katie on. So don't forget, guys, her voting link is up there. Her book link's up there. And her deck link is up there if you want to connect in any of those products. Now, we are going to be bringing up our next psychic into the studio. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, oh, bear with me, guys. Okay. Is it coming up? Let's go, and I'll bring us straight up into the studio.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm well. Yourself? I think I might have to get that book.
Oh, she's got some amazing stuff out. So it's really, really handy. She's got some great, I can't wait to get hold of some stuff myself.
Yeah, and spell check has a lot to answer for it. Made many a boo-boo with automatic spell check, I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm shocking. Now, just let the viewers know a little bit about yourself. Now, this is one of our Royal Psychics. You can connect in with her at the Royal Easter Show, Sydney 2021. She'll also be touring with us next year. So check out the website. We are having the Royal Psychic directory going up at the end of December, and you'll be able to find all of our psychics that we have on the show. Will be there on the website. But just tell them a little bit about yourself, gorgeous.
I'm a head witch, hereditary head witch. Been around the sun 63 times, so I've been on this planet a long time. I have my own page, Purple Moon Tarot, but I do tarot. I run small classes. I'm very much into encouraging the people, everyone to learn the old ways, the old magic, not sort of so much the new age stuff. It's really the old age stuff. I have I'm very fortunate that I have a lovely whimsical garden that I grow all my witchy herbs in that I use for my little witchy herbs, yes, that the chickens and the dogs and the cats run through, and the cockatoos and the family of 5 ravens that I'm feeding now, and so they all frolic through the garden. So I run little workshops at home. I live just out of Melbourne, about an hour out of Melbourne. I live in a little rural town called lovely Lansfield, and it's a lovely little village. So I'm very fortunate to be here. I've worked in subacute and forensic mental health for many years, more years than I'd like to recall. So counselling is part of my contributing to my readings. I'm a Reiki and Zakem master, so all that counselling and my life experience, both personally and professionally, I bring that knowledge and wisdom into my healings and readings.
Awesome. Everybody that's watching tonight, please tag a friend or share this into a social media group. That would be fantastic. Or even create a watch party with family and friends. Please be direct and clear with your questions this evening so it's easier for the psychics to connect in. That way we'll get through a lot more of your questions. Okay, let's see who we've got. Now, guys, I did mention it earlier, the feed keeps jumping because there's so many people jumping on. So please, if I do miss your question, it's not, it's just by chance, pop your question up again, okay? I don't mind, okay? Because in that way, I will get to you. Okay, who have we got? We've got Bobby.
A general reading, you certainly may, Bobby. I use my oracle. The oracle cards I use are called Flowers from the Dead. I do scrying, so I scribe with crystal balls and black mirror. I also scribe it with animal bones, which are sourced ethically. Being a vegetarian, I can guarantee that the bones are sourced ethically. The oracle cards I use have an awful name, but they're actually called Flowers from the Dead, and they are images of
They are nice cards, guys. They are nice cards.
They're not, they're not that lovely, airy angel fairy card. They're really hardcore, cards. And the imagery, I'll show you. We've pulled the buffalo, so you can sort of see what the imagery is like. They're actually animal skeletons or thereof. So we pulled the buffalo, the card number 7 and card number 27. Now, in this deck, there are 4 cards that actually take human form. And we've actually pulled out 2 cards that actually do take human form. They're not the prettiest of oracle cards, but for my practice and my ethics and values, they work really well. Now, the cards have a couple of words down the bottom, and I just want to make sure which order we're going to read them in. I am going to read them the actual order that the 3 cards came out. And the first card is about forgiveness and sacrifice. So, Bobby, this is a card, very much a card around self-value, self-worth. And it's a card that reminds us that you are a very kind and generous soul, and please don't stop being that, but to please allow yourself that same luxury. The card is sort of saying, just reminds us that, I just need to sort of maybe start putting me first every now and then. I need to start feeding my spirit rather than everybody else's. I feel like I want to sit back from the screen, which indicates for me that I want to say, where are you in this reading? So, Bobby, it's very much, I need to get my voice. I need to be heard, and I need to be heard. So I need to be able to speak up. Now, while we've been talking, I've pulled a card from the oracle, my tarot card deck that I use, which is Sacred Circle. And the card is expression. So this is very much about very clear, precise communication. And I think this is where you're stumbling at the moment. So pull back, feed your spirit, get that self-value, self-worth. So you have your voice, because there is a situation around you that you actually need to speak up. But until we feel that we're worthy enough to be heard, it's very difficult to we step up to that. Then the card next up after that we have is card number 27. Now this is in the Flowers of the Dead oracle card. This is about fertility and renewal. And it's not about fertility as in per se having children, but it's about fertility of the mind. So a new way of seeing being and stepping outside my comfort zone. So new opportunities are afoot, but you'll be offered new opportunities, whether a new job, uh, a new opportunity to maybe move. But, I'm sitting in that self-doubt. I don't deserve this. Can I? No, I can't. Yes, I can. The thing about this is that you can. 2021, and they're saying to me around March or April, wonderful new opportunities for you, but you need to step out your comfort zone to really start to embrace them. And by doing that, we have the lovely buffalo, and the buffalo is about abundance and earth. Bobby, if you don't own your own home now or a block of land now, you will in 2021. If you do own your home, or in the process of buying a home, look around for investment opportunities, because with the earth in this, with the earth, it's very much I'm buying a block of land, I'm buying a new home, and I'm going to be grounded. So if you don't actually own your home now, you will be in 2021. And the thing about that, this is it's also abundance. So look, 2020 has been a very difficult year, and we've all spoken about that on so many different levels. But with the abundance, it's like all aspects of my life, north, south, east, and west, it's finally starting to come together. I'm in this place where I'm feeling people are actually listening to me. I'm speaking up. I'm having everything I need around me. So family, finances, career, if that's your thing, new opportunities, it's all coming into alignment. So, yeah, the first quarter of 2021, wonderful new opportunities. I just want to make sure that you're in that space, Bobby, of hear my voice, hear me roar, so that you can make the most of this opportunity.
Okay, next we have Kate. Yeah, you don't have to go into that in depth if you don't feel like it. It's just a snapshot.
Yeah.
I know you like to give it everything.
Well, yeah, these are really dynamic cards. I'm
going to leave you for a second with this reading. Is that writing okay for you to read?
Yes. Okay, Kate.
I'm just going to check my.
Let me know what job I should be in. Oh, Kate. All right, so Kate, I'm just shuffling the oracle cards. I do apologise about my red face today. I've been out in the sun a little bit today. So I'm just shuffling. Now, again, with the oracle cards, Kate, very much I take 3 cards. We pulled the toad, the buffalo, and card number 27. Kate, it's really interesting. The cards are sort of indicating to me, why are you asking what job you should be doing, what field of working that you should be doing, because you would know. The toad is about cleansing and transformation. So I apologize for my hand. I've broken my wrist, so I do apologize. So this is about transformation and cleansing and transformation. When the toad comes up, it's very much, I'm throwing out the old, that cleansing, throwing out the old, and I'm stepping up to the next level. This is a card of developing my higher self, my higher psyche. So if you're not in this kind of field to start with, Kate, or the healing field or the counseling field, it's definitely an area that you should be in. But again, this is a card that's very much, I am taking my spiritual journey, spiritual life, that cliche, that developing my higher self, my higher psyche to the next level. By doing that, we have the buffalo, and the buffalo again is about abundance and earth. So it's definitely an opportunity coming there. Again, if you don't have your own home, it's very much looking for a new place. Actually, I think you're on your own home. I feel you'll be looking for a new house in 2021, and you're going to make that your sanctuary. Because I just sort of feel at the moment it's not really your sanctuary. And again, you have the fertility and the renewal card. So very much about new opportunities, new beginnings coming your way. But again, very much you need to step outside your comfort zone. But for me, 2021, and again, if you're not in the healing, nurturing, counseling session, very much developing my higher self, developing my higher psyche is definitely the career path that you should be in. And I pulled out a tarot card, which is bondage. Please don't allow yourself. You are your own worst enemy. You're the one keeping yourself in bondage. So please just have that confidence that you can take on the world if you want. You just need to find your juju, and you will. But definitely developing higher self, higher psyche.
Beautiful. Now, I've got this one here, but I can't see your net message, sweetheart. So please pop your question up. I've seen, if you have put it up, I've lost it. So read it.
Yes, I have shared. I've sent my question.
I've tried finding it, so she's going to have to pop it up again.
Well, yeah, sure. What I'll just do, I'll just pull 3 cards and just see, if there's a little bit of advice that we can give you. So what I've pulled the alligator, the snake, and the beaver. This is just around the alligators. It's very much around emotional healing. These cards are very much really focusing on you. It's a time I just need to heal myself, and please, no one else can do it for me. I just need to heal myself. It's a time around trust and home. So very much family based at the moment. Sometimes we need to be in the bosom of the family per se. So that will help with the emotional healing. But we have the wonderful snake, and the snake is very much about transformation and change. So again, new opportunities for you. If you look at the snake sort of sheds its skin and starts afresh. That's the path you're on. But I just feel that you really do need to work on that emotional healing for yourself, because again, no one else can do it for you. Now I'll just pull out a tarot card, and we have action. So very much a time of you starting to make some life plans. 2021 is very much a year that you can sort of see these arrows, and it's like I'm nailing things, I'm hitting the target, and I'm achieving my goals. It's a fire card, so very much dedicated to my fire, my passion. But I do feel that there is that emotional healing is the key advice I can give you at the moment.
Okay, next we have
Peeps, I hope that's how you pronounce it. All right, so let's just see what we've got. So again, 3 oracle cards. So we pulled out Toad, card number 7, which is a human form, and the bee. So what we're going to do is card number 7 is about forgiveness and sacrifice. You need to stop being so hard on yourself. Stop trying to live up to other people's expectation of you. You are the only one that matters. Your expectations, your ethics, and your values are the only ones that really matter. So live your life for you, not for others. Again, we have Toad. So Toad is about transformation and cleansing and change. Again, 2021, it's like I really am leaving the old behind, and on with the new. When the toad comes up, I joke that it's my Christmas card list gets shorter and shorter every year card, because I just need to start to look at my circle of friends, and it can be family, of who's actually in this circle that is the wind beneath my wings and not a weight around my neck. Now, as far as a career go for you, this is the B, and the B is about hard work and success. The thing about the B, it's success personally and professionally. So if you're starting out a new career path, or you're starting in the middle of some studies, or wanting to complete some studies, this is the success card, and you achieve that through all your hard work, like the B does. The B just works endlessly, 12, 14 hours a day. And this is your work ethic and your work value. And that's what's going to get you above and beyond. That gives you that special something compared to everyone else around you. But please make sure that you live your life for you, and not how others expect you to be. Now, the tarot card I pulled out for you is grounding. This is a lovely fire card. It's a card of my fire, my passion. I need to bring everything back to me on what sits right with my ethics and my values, and nobody else's. But it's about grounding. So please make sure that you keep yourself grounded. You live very much in the head space, very intelligent, but you have a tendency to overthink things. So it's very important that you start grounding yourself, because otherwise you're just going to wear yourself out.
Beautiful. Who have we got next? Let's pull up a YouTube viewer. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Hello, ladies. I got cheated on the past. Oh, God, love.
Oh,
sorry.
Goodness. All right. So let's just see. Just shuffling the oracle cards again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, just pulling out 3. It's interesting. We've pulled out the scorpion, the wolf, and the spider. The spider is very much about jealousy and grudge. So it's very much around trust, that you trust issue. You have trust issues. But the thing is that we can't sit in that space. So it's really important to acknowledge that and move on, because we have the wolf card after that, and this is about family and loyalty. This is very much about, there has been issues in the past around trust and loyalty, but you know what? I'm going to let go of that. Sit in that space of that family space where the family sort of nurtures us and loves us and feeds our spirit. That's the energy that I want to attract from now on, not the spider energy. So this is very much again a card with the wolf. Is very much about a card of self-nurture, self-love, self-value. So just sort of engulf yourself with all that love of a family. And family is not just our blood relatives, it's our friends, because loyalty is hugely important to you. Now, I will just say that we have the scorpion here, and this is anger and spite. So if you picture the scorpion, just make sure that I feel you need to say something, but you need to be the adult in this situation and choose your words wisely, because that constant stinging like a scorpion tail achieves nothing. So I just want you, before you say something, particularly maybe from someone that's connected from the past, the scorpion tail is always that emotion, instinct. I'm going to say, I need to say something, but it's going to be that adult. Say and let go, and I'm not going to keep on singing. Now I'm just going to pick a tarot card for you, and this is lovely. We have, this is the ace of coins, ace of discs. This is abundance, and aces are our wish cards, are yes cards. So we know what you would be wishing for. And this is abundance. So again, very much a card that signifies all aspects of my life coming together. I'm happy, I'm contented, I value myself, and people hear me and listen to what I'm actually saying. So yeah, look, it's common. You will find, to me, this is the person with the same ethics and values as yourself. It's your equal, and that's what we all want, and that's what we all deserve. So just keep on hanging in there. It's not far away.
Okay, next we have Yoshi.
Jyoti, right, okay. Let me see. Look, okay, 3 cards. Jyoti, if you were, we pulled out the snake, the beaver, and the deer. If you were thinking of changing work or work career, or work path or workplace, you're coming into a cycle that would be very fortuitous for you to do it, because we have the snake, and the snake is about transformation and change. So if you are, the next 4 months is very fortuitous. But in saying that, there are also lots of changes happening around you. We have the deer. The deer is very much about gentleness and kindness. Now, this is the thing, a card that reminds us that I just need to, you know what, I'm exhausted. I feel exhausted just sitting here talking to you and doing your reading. My legs are starting to ache. You are doing too much, so you need to start to slow down. So I need that gentleness and kindness for yourself, and stop doing for other people. But I do feel that if you are, again, thinking of changing your work direction, path, or study, you're coming into a very good time. We have the beaver, which is trust and home. It seems to be popping up a little bit tonight. It's a card that I just want you to slow down. I really feel like I just want to get up and run. And trust me, that's not me. So I just need you to bring it down. Just make your home a little bit of your sanctuary, and just bring it back to you. Around the love part, yeah, family and loyalty. I've had this question mark around trust and home with the beaver, and we have the wolf. This is family, loyalty, trust, and home. But if you have some issues around, if you're in a relationship and you're having some issues around that, I think it's a really good idea that you sit down and talk about it with your partner. If you are not in a relationship, please don't make the same mistake again, because you deserve your equal as well. And there has been some question marks in the past, and we just don't want you to make the same mistake again if you're not in a relationship. But I just feel if you are in a relationship, you really do need to sit down and have an open, honest, robust conversation. But 2021, new opportunities, work-wise.
Okay, who we got? Finance.
Diane. Isn't that? Yes. All right. So Diane, I'm just shuffling the cards for you. We pulled out the 3 cards. Oracle cards we pulled out is walrus, possum, and seahorse. Now, the possum. I love possums. I feed possums here. This is about fear and avoidance. I just want you to make sure that I know you're worried about them at the moment, but that's okay. With this card comes the fact that there will be new opportunities to earn extra income, or to increase my income, or get an income outside of what I have now. But because you're a little bit fearful that you may not take that opportunity, if you are offered something new, please take it. Please don't let that, oh, look, I'm not very good on the computer, or I'm not very good at this, to hold you back, because you can achieve anything you want to. And just don't hold yourself back. This is that self-doubt. I can't really do it, but you can have very good brain, very quick learner, and you can pick up anything. So there will be an opportunity for work outside your comfort zone. With the Walrus, this is enlightenment and faith. This is a card that very much symbolizes, I hate the cliche spiritual journey, but it's a card that I'm now stepping into a phase of my life where I'm starting to develop in my higher self, my higher psyche. So very much around that. I do have to say, I really do feel that you would make a wonderful healer, nurturer, counselor, youth worker along that. You have that nurturing spirit inside of you. So if you are thinking of going in a different direction, highly recommend that, because there is developing a higher self, higher psyche time coming in next year. But it's also a time of wisdom and knowledge, which is learning. And look at this. This is the seahorse. This is generosity and good luck. I'm not a great one for the word luck, but this is the card. You know what? I've done all the hard yakka. Finally, things are starting to turn my way. Now I can see through the kind, generous spirit that I have. I'm starting to reap in the benefits for all my hard work. And you know, if the word luck sits well with you, it is the luck card. Things are changing, very much positive. These are really lovely, positive cards. Now I'm just going to pull a tarot card for you. Look at you, the High Priestess. Isn't she gorgeous? So very much 2021. I spoke before. If you're not a healer or a counselor or a mentor, 2021 is about developing that higher self, but really taking it to the next level. The High Priestess is very much about, you know what, this is a life journey from now on. So please consider some healing, Reiki, Sekhem, massage, mentoring, definitely the path that you should be in. And this is a life journey of knowledge and wisdom.
Okay, next we have dun 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 dun. Kylie. Hi, Kylie.
Hi, Kylie. Okay. Right, just shuffling.
Please like and share this feed, guys, to be considered for a reading this evening.
Right, so just shuffling the three cards. It's interesting that I pulled out a tarot card first for you, Kylie. This is thought. So this is a card that I hold myself back. I want to do things, but I overthink things. It's a card that sort of thinks, it is a card that where I'm overthinking things. So you have a really good mind. You can achieve anything that you want. But because I go over things and have a tendency to go over and go over, I'm holding myself back. Please find a way to let go of that, because with these other cards that have come out, you can achieve anything, because we have the snake. And wonderful changes and new opportunities coming your way. If you're thinking of doing a workshop or a certificate, I don't want to say diploma, but more of a couple of day workshop or certificate, wonderful time. But change is as much as it can be exciting, can be a bit challenging. So that's why we need to make sure in the thought card that you don't overthink and let that fear of making changes and new opportunities and having that fear hold you back, because it can be quite a paralyzing card at times. But there are wonderful new opportunities. We just need to make sure that you're going to be in the best space for it. And by doing that, we've got the peacock. And this is about, you just need to bring some more fun and laughter back into your life. It really is. This is also a kind, just need to step outside my comfort zone a little bit. Now, if you're I do have to say we've got the armadillo here. And the armadillo is I need to put some protection and boundaries around me. So this is what you need to do. It's about saying no and being consistent with that, and some protection around you as well. Because I do feel that the first 4 or 5 months of 2021 may be a bit challenging. People wanting to have little pieces of you there and everywhere. And with the boundaries, it's no, I can't do it today. Next week, I can't do it. But you need to be consistent, because I feel like I'm being pulled from more than one direction than the other. And this is where you're at. So you just need to make sure protection, boundaries, no, I can't do it, self-care, and then everything. They're saying July. By July, everything's going to fall into place. I'm seeing a jigsaw puzzle, and it's like I'm this piece and this piece and this piece, and it's finally starting to come together. But you have to put protection and boundaries up around you, because too many people, you want too many pieces of you.
Okay, who have we got next? Ah, they all just jumped again. Bingo. Hi, Lynn.
Okay, hi, Lynn. Let me just see. I'm just shuffling another deck of cards. These are cards that they're called, they're tarot cards. They're called Magic of the Crow. And I love crows and ravens. And I'm just going to say, what we have here, this is a message from your loved one that's passed. And this is about bliss and comfort. What your loved one is saying is that they want you to be happy again. They want you to have the fun back in your life, the bliss. I need to have joy and happiness. And the thing about this, it's important that you don't feel guilty about, oh, it's only been such a short time since my loved one passed. I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be going out and celebrating at Christmas. I shouldn't be that. Because the message is from your loved one is about bliss and comfort, and it bring the fun and the joy and the love back in. And the comfort is very much about, it's their arms around you, it's comforting you in times when you're feeling a bit melancholy. But, it's a card that says it's all right to move on, that they're always there to comfort you, but they still want you to reach the highs, the happy highs, and not feel guilty about it. I hope that's been helpful.
Okay, I'm just checking to see if I've done this next person. Okay, here we go. We'll do this one. Hey, Sanjay, is it? Sanjay?
Yep. Okay, a career card. All right. So, just shuffling the cards. All right, I'm just pulling out the first three. Before we go on, the card, I accidentally knocked the tarot deck. And the card that came out on the tarot deck was the Sacrifice. This is the Hanged Man. What this is saying is that with your career, please make sure, Sanjay, that it's what you want and not what somebody else wants for you. Because if you can sort of see this little straw dolly is sort of hanging upside down. So we just want to make sure this is symbolizing, I don't really quite have my power at the moment, but someone else could be making decisions for me or on my behalf. We want to make sure that we can turn this up the right way so that you have the power. So whatever career path you're on, please make sure that it's what you want and not what is either A, expected of you, or B, that somebody else wants you to do. As far as the career path, wow. Anything, this is the buffalo, this is abundance and earth. So it's a card that symbolizes anything to do with finances, so accountancy, stock market, earth is the property, so real estate, anything among those, stock exchange would be very fortuitous for you. But you know what? The most important thing that the card with the sacrifice card is it's something that you actually want to do. With the buffalo, though, it is about no matter what path you choose for yourself, it's part of good fortune and fortuitous, so that you'll have the finances to do what you want. But anything in that is regarding money, stock exchange, banking, real estate, that kind of thing will be really beneficial to you. But please make sure it's what you want to do. Because I have the alligator after that, and we have emotional healing. So, yeah, just make sure that you're not being pushed in a direction that you don't want to go.
Okay. Next, we have. Sorry, my phone keeps ringing.
Oh, that's all right.
I've got clients constantly ringing me tonight. It's like I'm live.
You're a popular girl. Have I been done?
I've probably missed her message, but we'll pull your card out now, sweetheart. I haven't seen your message, but I might have missed it, but we'll pull a card out.
Kais? Is it Kais?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So just shuffling. Okay. So I've actually been drawn to take three of the tarot card out more so than the oracle card for you. Now, what we have here, and please don't take some of these words literally because they can be a little bit harsh, but this is the Eight of Swords. And if you can sort of see, in it, there's a bird, and it's about being trapped and confined. And this is, you're the bird inside these swords. So it sort of feels at the moment, I'm just feeling a little bit pressured, a bit trapped, confined. Card that sort of signifies, again, very much I don't really have my voice. People aren't listening. How many times do I have to say it? And I'm not really too sure what direction I really want to go on. The good thing about this card is that it's only temporary. It's quite easy to get out of. So, yeah. So then we have the Knight of Coins, which is about anchor and essence. So what this card signifies, you really have to find something that your life has to be your life. It really needs to find, you're not really quite too sure what direction you want to go in at the moment. When this card comes out, I often ask my clients, what is it that you want to be when you grow up? And it's a card that sort of makes us think about, well, you know what? I'm not really sure. But I'm going to find out. So I want you to make sure that you know what direction you actually want to go in, because it's a little bit confused at the moment because you're sort of feeling trapped. People aren't listening. People aren't hearing you. I don't have quite the confidence to do what I want. I'm sitting in this space of, what is it that I actually want to do? Where is it that I actually want to be? Now, I know that with travel, they're saying 2022 or something is when we get back to our sort of pre-COVID travel norm, if that's what you want to call it. Well, I do feel that there is overseas travel coming to you, even though maybe next year you think, okay, I'm starting to save and I'm going to book it, even though I can't actually do it. I can plan it. I can sort of book it, save for it. So definitely very much a time of excitement, I feel, for you around the fact that you're traveling overseas, and it's not just your normal 2 or 3 weeks here or something. It's going to be something quite adventurous. So maybe that trip to Sweden and see the boards there, or the Viking boats or something like that. There's a special component. This is where I want to go. This is where I need to be. But just remember that this is just a temporary moment. A temporary, I'm not really too sure what direction I want to go in.
Okay, who we got? We've got Des. We're nearly done, guys. You want to get your questions up? Sorry if I find the feed just keeps going crazy.
Why am I having? Let's go hold something more. All right, so there's always that something, we can be very happy and contented in our work environment, but there's still something quite missing. So that seems to be where you're sitting at, Desley, that there's just something not quite there. You're right. I've just put out 3 cards of the tarot deck, the oracle cards, and they're just saying basically what you said. So what I'm going to do, I've pulled out 3 cards of the tarot deck, and the cards that have come out is the Magician, which is the sorcerer and the alchemist. So this is about, I like my job, and it's valued work, but it's just not feeding my spirit. So it's very much a card that I need to sort of think, I need to start feeding my spirit. The symbolism around the Magician is that actually, you know what? Everything is there on the table in front of him. It's on the table, but the problem is because I'm sort of thinking, what else? I'm missing the fact that it's all here in front of me. I feel that if you decide to stay where you are, I feel that there is as much as you like your job, there is a possibility, I feel, of a job promotion, because the Magician has everything literally laid there in front of him. You're missing something. So there's a job within a job opportunity coming your way that you may find a little bit more fulfilling. Now, if you want to step outside of your current workforce, which is fine, but this is the 8 of Coins, and this is the card that symbolizes knowledge and insight. So it's more about 2021 is a year of the perfect opportunity to do some study. So whether it's more structured study, like diploma or degree or certificate, it is a perfect opportunity. But just be mindful that you are the Magician and everything you have is there in front of you, but you're missing it. So job opportunity within a job opportunity, that's if you want to take it. But the perfect time, as if you look in the background, there's all these wonderful books, and this is a time of study and learning and taking things in a different path. But you know what? I think the job that you're doing is very valid and important. And maybe once you get that offer, you may decide, I want to stay. But you will have the option of doing study as well. But sometimes we keep on looking for more, when actually what we have is more than enough. And that's what the Magician is about.
Beautiful. Have you got purple tinge in the bottom of your hair?
I do. Look at it all.
I kept thinking it was me bloody eyesight, and I thought, I've got to ask her.
No, it's all purple with my grey hair.
I love it.
Yes, well, purple goes great with grey. It really does.
All right, who have we got next?
Christina.
Hello.
To move here, we can be closer. Okay. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the oracle cards and see what comes up for that question. Be interesting to know how long we've been apart. A card, shuffling the oracle cards, a card that's jumped out is the snake. The snake is about transformation and changes. It's interesting why I asked. It'd be interesting to know how long you've been apart, because sometimes we grow apart, and I just want to make sure that you haven't, even though you've been physically separated, that you haven't actually grown apart. That would be my concern. So maybe I feel it's about, you know what, when you start to live together, that we start to get to know each other again, because the time apart for me, I'm feeling that a lot of things, you've grown one direction and your partner's grown the other direction. So we need to get back on track. So a lot of time sorting things out and feeling that you're still both on the same page is huge. Is coming up as a huge flag for me. Now, what we have here, this is number 4. It's empowerment and freedom. The thing is that you've had all this freedom. I believe you're the one who's going to struggle a little bit. Even though you may be talking every day and chatting and texting and emailing, whatever, you've grown because you've had this freedom. And I just feel that once that some of that freedom is taken away from you, you may struggle a little bit. So again, it just highlights the fact that you become more of an individual and more of a voice than what you were when you first met your partner. So this, I feel, is something that you actually will need to work through. You can, because we have the fertility in the renewal, so talking about things, seeing things a bit differently, renewing the friendship, renewing the love, renewing the lust. But it's a card that new opportunities. And I feel that it's almost like, you know what, let's start and go out on our very first date again, and we start to build up that love and that trust and all the, you know, the romance and the silly things that we do when we first start going out with someone, because I just sort of feel there's that little bit that could be your tension, that you've grown one way, you've become more independent than you were when you were actually initially together the first time with your partner. And the same goes for your partner. They have certain expectations as well. They've grown. They'll think that it will just fit into a piece, like 2 pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. I don't see it fitting in that quickly. That's why I feel you need you'll have to work on it a little bit. So just take a lot of time out for yourself as a couple and as individuals, and just do those really fun things again that you first did at the beginning of the relationship, to bring that children, the child, the teenagers within, rather than trying to be 2 very mature adults. Feed the children to bring you in.
Beautiful. Okay, here we've got a YouTube follower. Hi, Dee.
How does this feel for me? What is the future of my love? Okay, SK.
How does DK see? What does SK feel?
All right. I'm just shuffling the oracle cards. How does SK feel for me? What the cards are saying, we pulled out the fox, and this is, if you want this relationship to work, it's about patience and harmony. So try not to force anything. It's a very interesting question. Around this relationship, don't force anything. If you want it to work and to gel, you need to be patient and not you need to be the chased, not the chaser. So just be very patient. bring it back to that, bring some harmony back into your life and be very patient. What I feel here, we've got card number 32. This is secretive and withdrawn. Either you or the SK have sort of, because there's been hurt, not necessarily from each other, but previous relations heartbreak, they're actually holding back. And if one person is all out there, here I am, and the other one's holding back because of previous history with other relationships, or even between yourself, it may not quite go as quickly as you want. This needs to be repaired. This secretive heart and broken heart, you can sort of see that there's a line through the heart, needs to be withdrawn. So we're going to pull. I do want to sit back, pull back, just to force this relationship. If you want it to work, just let it go, be patient, let the other person do the healing that they feel they need to do. Maybe not even from this relationship, but from previous relationships. And you just sit back and no pressure. It's usually important that you don't put any pressure on this person at all. And bring some fun back into it. This is the rabbit. So for your life, it's about being spontaneous and bringing some fun back into your life. But I feel it's really important that you don't actually push this, that you just let it be, let it smooth, and because there's hurt either on one side or the other that the other person needs to heal from. And it may not be hurt from this relationship, but from a previous relationship. So they don't want to wear their heart on their sleeve because they've done that before and they've been hurt. And this is where they're being secretive and withdrawn. So just let it go. Just take it day by day and be patient.
Okay, we're going to wind up soon, guys. Probably do another one or two, and then we'll be winding up. Whoa. Hello, Colette.
Oh, okay, Colette. Yes, the thing is, Colette, if you have to, for me, if you're repeating that cycle, if you saying, am I repeating that cycle? For me, that would be a flag that maybe you are. So just listen to your intuition around this. But I am shuffling the cards, and we'll just see what comes out for you. Sometimes, what I've learned over the years is that we actually answer our own questions. It's that old adage, we all give the best advice. It's a shame we never listen to it. So I've pulled out 3 cards, and it's card number 4, the snake and the moose. So card number 4 is very much about freedom and empowerment. It's a card that's saying, I'm coming into a cycle. You know what? I'm feeling strong. I am woman. Hear me roar. But I'm starting to get my voice. I'm feeling confident. I can take on the world. And you know what? I don't need anybody, a man or a partner with me to do this. Someone wants to come along with me. That's great. But I don't need that. So very much a time of empowerment and a sense of freedom that you have. Understandably, because you're ending a cycle of 5 years. So that's where the freedom comes. And that brings you to the snake with that transformation and change. Wonderful new changes, new opportunities. So kudos to you for getting through this past 5 years. I'm sure it has not been easy for you. The next card you have the moose, though. And the moose is very much about awakening and transcendence. Before you step into, for me, this is the card that says, before you step into the next relationship, please have a relationship with yourself. I need to grow. I need to find out my story. I need to find out who I am. And the transcendence, which is not a word that we actually hear much these days, is that, you know what, I'm here now, but because I'm allowing I want to hear my story, and I'm growing. I'm taking things to the next level. And yes, you know, if Bob wants to come along with me, that's wonderful. But I don't actually need anybody else. The Moose is a card that symbolizes very much, again, that spiritual journey, developing my higher self. It is a card that is very much around, I find myself, I find out who I am. And it's taken me all these years, but you know what? I finally know who I am. I would not rush into any relationship at the moment, because I feel with this card, you have to have that relationship with yourself before you have that. If that's not saying that not to be with someone, but you just don't make that 100% commitment until you can make that 100 to someone else, until you can make that 100% commitment to yourself. This is a card, excuse me, of learning and knowledge. I'm getting very croaky, so it's a card that very much, it symbolizes very much for me. You know what? People, this other person that's around you is still not listening to you. You think you've got rid of someone that hasn't listened to you in the past? Excuse me. Excuse me, this current person still isn't listening to you. So I wouldn't rush in to making a full 100% commitment to it, because you need to commit to yourself first. I'll pull out one more card. Excuse me. You have much to say. This is about gentle and kindness. So before you rush and give anybody else your love, please give yourself your love. That's the most important thing. Don't give it away. Keep it for yourself for a while. Oh, and yeah, find your voice. Sorry about that.
You have to clear that now.
Yes, well, yes, it's funny. I get aches and pains, and my voice goes often in readings, and it's sort of simply, symbolic for me to certain things are happening in the relationship or with that person.
Okay, we'll do one more and we'll wind it up.
Wonderful. Okay, generating a message from loved ones or guides. All right, Adam. Just shuffling the cards, Adam. Actually, I'm going to shuffle the tarot card, the Sacred Circle, for you. I just feel this is where I want to go with you. And I'm just going to take the 3 top cards. Oh, wow. Couldn't get 3 better cards if you tried. Adam. So what the cards is, we've got adventure, we have husbandry, and we have success. What these cards are saying is, with the husbandry card, you're coming into a cycle where you're starting to reap in the benefits for all your hard work. You probably can't see it too well, but this, even though it says a knight, it's actually a farmer. And behind the farmer, he's sown the fields, he's pulled out the rocks and the thistles, and he's planted his crop. He's now coming into a stage of his life where he's standing in the middle of his field, and the crops are starting to grow up his feet. So I've done all the hard work, I've done all the hard jacker, and I'm now starting to reap in the benefits for all my hard work. A very fortuitous card. Then we have success. Now, success is personally and professionally. So this card is more around profession, work, the husbandry card. But this card, the success card, is very much, it's success personally and professionally. But I only achieved that success by actually picking up and moving on. So I feel that 2021 is about great changes for you. But only because you are picking up and moving on. And that could be a job. I'm picking up and moving on professionally, but I'm also picking up and moving on personally. But 2021 is going to be your year because it's success personally and professionally. Then we have, this is lovely, Oh, and these two cards, these are fire, passion cards. So these are my fire, my passion. This is adventure. So very much my fire, my passion. And this is you. So again, mindful of the fact that travel is going to be still very difficult in 2021. It's about adventure usually does mean overseas travel, but not your mainstream couple of weeks here or something. It's I'm going overseas for 4 months or 5 months, huge adventure. Usually it's connected to the fact that I'm seeing family or a family member is going to me, coming with me, but a huge adventure. So probably in 12 months' time, because hopefully by then the travel won't be as difficult. But these are very fortuitous cards. The success, is also, if you're not in a relationship, it's a card that symbolizes there'll be your romantic happy ever after. Your life partner will come into your life, same ethics, same values, same wants and desires. This is a card, success personally and professionally. You could not have got 3 better cards. So yeah, just reaping in the benefits for all my hard work. It hasn't been easy, but you've got there.
Awesome. Okay, so how are you feeling there, gorgeous?
Yeah, fine. I've got my voice back.
Yeah, so thank you so much for this evening, and thanks everybody for tuning in and for sharing. I really appreciate that. Okay, Adam's just said thank you.
Thank you for
Had a
allowing
few
me.
people saying thank you, and you've had a few people giving you confirmation also.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing me to read for you. It's a bit of a cliche, but it is. It really is a privilege.
Well, you're thrown in the deep end. I only got you 2 hours prior to go on to air. I asked you to do it, and I really do appreciate that.
No, it just proves that I don't have much of a life.
Sound like me, doll.
Oh well, I've got my my crows and my cockatoos and chickens.
Yeah. All right. I'll let you go, and hopefully, if we don't get you back on before Christmas, because we are taking a Christmas break.
Yes,
wonderful. I'll see you in the new year. But guys, if you want to connect in, you can find her on the Royal Psychic website. You can pre-book for the Royal Easter show, or you can go directly to her sites also. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll just let you go, and I'll say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, honey. Oh, what have I done? Okay, so thank you everybody for tuning in, and thanks for everyone that shared the program this evening. I really appreciate that, and we will look forward to seeing you again on Thursday with another 2 beautiful psychics. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and good night.